What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Beyond the Bow Shorts podcast. And we are back again with another episode for you guys. Back on the consistent streak, but boys, as you can see, my face is done out. Bro is deep into prep now. I say deep, we're only 9 weeks in.
That's still deep. That's over,
Deep.
probably over halfway, I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
over halfway now. Yeah, yeah. So it is pretty deep. Yeah. We got about
It's that time.
we got about 11 weeks left.
Okay. Yes, I was literally about to say you're at that time where you can see the rate of loss where you are, and you can start to obviously you probably had a load of shows, and now you can start to close it down to like a few.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. So I mean, Jay says
like,
we're about like 6 kilos. We're off where we need to be, and 6 kilos in 11 weeks is piss easy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's not bad at all. He's really happy to be honest, man. Yeah,
Happy with the move?
yeah, he's good, man. Nah, he's on it, bro. Like he's quite vigilant. As I said, like, I do multiple checklists with him a week, so it's just good to have someone that's also like. It's funny to say this, but someone that's like young, like
Yeah,
I'm not saying like Rob wasn't young, but like that's not young is not the right word.
no,
Someone that is more in the
that's what I was thinking. It's not the age; it's more
it's more
he
current.
does it more, as in
Yeah,
he's more in the bodybuilding scene,
that's what I meant to
got more
say. Yeah,
clients. So obviously, where Rob has a day job, you can't message him like he doesn't have time for chit chat in the
yeah,
day. I'd imagine.
yeah.
Um,
Because
that's
this
just
is all
my.
like I
I'm
mean,
assuming.
you never know really. To be honest, I don't know. I'm just chatting shit. But like at the end of the day, I'm happy where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm
Like
gonna
you
make
said,
it.
sometimes it's just something new anyway. Something new.
That's it. Maybe we're just a switch I needed, man. But so far so good, bro. We haven't made much adjustments to the calories since we started initially. Like, and that was like what 7 weeks ago. We barely any change. We haven't changed anything. So my weight hasn't been dropping drastically, but the look has been changing drastically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah. I saw your updates. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
you like them?
Yeah, man. Keep them coming. I wish I had the fucking technical skills to make my own.
It's long, bro. It takes me about 3 hours.
Yeah, and I'm like, for me, I'm like, because I'm in prep and business is picking up,
Yeah,
closing in on shows, and it's
yeah.
like
It's
I'm trying
time.
to get the most bang for the buck of time.
I hear you.
But I want to do YouTube, and I know how to do it. It's easy, but it takes time, and it doesn't bring in new clients. It doesn't bring in new subscribers. It
Yet,
doesn't
yet,
bring in new like anything. Yeah, but
yeah.
I
It's
feel
what
like
you
I need
gotta
to get
just
in,
keep doing.
but I need to get in that routine of doing it
Mm.
like for a longer period. Then it's just easy.
Yeah, it's just once you just get into the routine, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to post every single day, like that's my goal, posting every single day on Instagram. With the YouTube, I'm going to be doing that every single week. So I put up something last week. It flopped big time. It
But
was
it's
like,
up, and it'll always be up.
yeah, but it's up. I don't really care. Like it's just one of
I
them.
haven't seen that one yet, actually.
It's
Do you
it's
want-
it's a different series. I was trying something different, right? I wanted to like combine like business and fitness together and
Mm.
speak to like high level CEOs and like see how they like get into like see the involvement, how fitness has a big impact in their business and in their life and their mentality. So it was actually quite a good video, but the thumbnail that the guy made for me was absolutely trash. I should have just made my own thumbnail myself, to be honest, but I
You can
didn't get
change it now.
I can change it, so I'll sort it out. But
You might
anyway,
have to take it down and put it back up, I think.
yeah, I think I'm about to do that just because it didn't really hit as much as I would have liked
Yeah.
it to.
You want to hit
Um,
first or something, I think. I don't know.
I don't know, but
Ah,
we'll see. We'll see. It is what it is. But we obviously had some free shows last weekend.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is what we're going to speak
We have a
about.
new IFBB Pro,
Yeah.
UK IFBB Pro.
Mm-hmm. And a man like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gerald Vazo, owner of the Vazo shorts. So fair play to him. He got his Ivory Pro card, which is great. About
Let's
time.
start there. Let's just dive in there.
Let's go straight into it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's get the help for you, lads. But yeah, how are you doing? How's your prep, bro?
Oh, mate, we're feeling it now.
Yeah,
We're feeling it now.
yeah.
We're around the cap now, so about we hit the cap now, which is
Oh,
cool.
sick. Good.
Um, but I don't know if I what I've said recently, but I'm like my lowest weigh-in last year was 91.4, I think,
Mm,
with clothes before Italy, like registration.
yeah.
I'm weighing in at
Damn.
98.5 or so now.
Shit, bro.
probably in very similar condition.
Yes.
So I think another 2 or 3 kilos. I remember, and I think you said about 96 ages ago, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna I have to lose more. Like, how could I put on this much muscle?
Yeah.
But we're looking at 95, 96, I reckon.
Bro, I have the eye for these
Clean.
things, man. I saw your physique. I was like, you always say you're gonna lose like 10, something crazy. I was like, where?
But the thing is, logically, because it was so like
Yeah,
the other day, it was like that don't make sense. And then you put that in your head, and you're like, nah, you get. I always try to, even with clients, when they are, how
overestimate.
much have I got to lose? Yeah, just always say more because then
Yeah,
they're not expecting to be like, oh, I lost that 3 kilos. You said, you're
yeah,
still not ready. You got to lose more.
I hear you. Yeah, I
I
hear
mean,
you.
but yeah,
Yeah, but nah, when I saw you, man, I was like, yeah, you don't have as much as you think you do. But it's good that you're in the position you're in. Bro, I don't know how the fuck you did it. You put on so much muscle in a short period of time.
whereas the rebound is real.
Yeah, the rebound
Anyone who says it's not real
chatting
and
shit.
you're just gaining, what do they say? It's just glycogen
Yeah,
and it's just water in the muscle. No.
nah.
I was on stage 8 months ago. I'm now 7 kilos up. And I'm probably going to be on
Muscle.
stage 4 or 5 kilos up in better condition. So
Yeah, that
it,
just goes to show.
it is,
Don't
yeah.
fuck
Like,
up
what
your
else can you
rebound.
say?
Do
What else
not
can
fuck
we
up your rebound, guys. Stay with your coach. Don't try to do it yourself. It never
Yeah,
works.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
The,
doesn't
like,
work.
I feel like that's a topic to discuss in the future, maybe after our own shows. But
Yeah,
managing post show is one of the hardest things you'll ever do,
yeah,
especially as a newcomer, because you remove that goal you're working towards. It's easy
mm,
to diet down when you've got a goal.
mm,
That goal is gone now.
yeah,
And then imagine taking away the coach, you take away the accountability, and it just becomes a free for all. Your
yeah,
body is super sensitive,
yeah,
and it can very quickly become a fucking mess, and it can just fuck up your whole off season or
mate.
a good chunk of it. So
You know what when you try to sometimes it depends on how you articulate it, but when you try to tell clients this, I'm like, bro, I'm actually just looking out for you. I'm
yeah,
not trying to get you to get more money from you. Do you know what
that's
I'm
what it
saying?
looks like though,
Yeah,
because
I
they
know.
finish the show and they're like, "Oh, I'm free now," and it looks like you're trying to upsell,
Yeah,
but you probably should prep by yourself and get fucking help after if you had the money to just to do one or the other,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You
especially if you
know,
actually want to look better next year.
and that's the thing, like, with the rebound, like the way that I see it with people is like, look, there's two alternatives. The first one is you take away me, the support system and obviously the guidance, and you do it by yourself, and you have no blueprint, you have no standard to go by. You've never done a rebound before. You're gonna be as hungry as fuck. Your training is probably you're not gonna train as hard because you're like, oh, I've been dieting for so long, so I'm gonna chill. You want to eat the whole world, like you go out and
And
do
you make
stuff.
and cardio, you stop doing your fucking
Stop doing the
cardio,
cardio,
you stop doing
like
your steps, you're just pulling everything out. Your whole
put
body's like,
everything out.
I did all this stuff and I was just gone.
God, you are going to gain weight rapidly, and not only weight but water weight, which is also not good for your kidneys, all that kind of shit. So if anything, like if you want to leave your coach, leave them outside after your rebound. But
Yeah, at least I
yeah,
think you could good like
about 4 to 6 weeks, but even
that's what I was gonna say, four to
yeah,
six. And I still do think if you manage it well, at 6 weeks, 4 weeks, you'll still be fucking hungry. It'll still be
yeah,
hard, but
it's
at
six
least
at
you're
least.
out of the binge eating, the ravenous, that post show, like especially when it's your first show,
Yeah,
you can put away a lot of food real
bro,
quick for
so much.
days, 4 days, and you're like, and you get to a point where you're so full,
Mm.
but you want that food still, so you
You
just
just
eat
keep
it.
eating.
So
We've all been there. You just keep eating, bro. And then I've done it, bro. I've done it. You've done it.
yeah,
You
I've done it.
know,
Trust me.
we've done it, bro. Like we've been in a position where,
Bro, I've been sick
post
in a
show.
restaurant.
Yeah, oh no, bro.
I've
That's
been
bad.
sick in a restaurant, bro. Like, but I
Very
think it's because
bad.
I was pissed at the result as well. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just eating.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Yeah, no, I've been there, bro. Like I put on like 7 kilos in a week once, man.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I've done that. I've been there, bro. I've done that. 7 kilos in
That's
a week.
But this is what people need to realize. Like they have a coach who probably has done it before.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
done it the wrong way, they've done it the right way, they've done it this way, they've done it that way, and they've helped other people do it. Because I
Mm,
know, like, by the book, it should be okay, cool. You want 2,000 calories, here's 2.5, 2006, reduce this, and this.
yeah.
But realistically,
The
that person
application is
does need a
different.
cheat meal.
Yeah.
That person does need some time off. That person does need some
Yeah.
balance. So
Yeah.
it's just working with the book and with
100%.
real life and understanding the person
Yeah.
to just find that balance, which isn't really a thing in bodybuilding, but you're trying to find it post show
Yeah.
at least.
I mean, the thing is that, for example, when Michael came off the back of his competition, right?
Yes.
So straight off the back, he was hungry as fuck, big guy. He needs to eat, right? Look, initially he told me like normally what he would do is he would just go crazy for 2 weeks and then he would just like feel shit at the end. But it was like he was so hungry. So what we did was like, all right, so we're gonna have one off-plan meal every single week for the next 4 weeks. All right.
Mhm.
But from Monday to Friday, we're going to be on the meal plan because you go to work anyways. You're going to prep your meals as you're going to work anyways. Have your prep meals on a Friday, enjoy meals with your daughter, with your family. And we're just going to do that until the initial hunger subsides. So you were still
Mm.
able to have a good time and enjoy, but you were
Mm.
still able to actually have some kind of mental clarity and structure because it was eating a structured meal and he didn't gain loads of body fat. But now, bro, he is he is about 15 kilos above stage weight. All right. Still peeled because we nailed that initial part and it's put on so much. You saw how big it was, right? He put on so much more muscle, bro. It's nuts. And it's just because of that rebound.
He doesn't actually look that big in pictures.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't.
then when he took his top off, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine 15 kilos looking similar.
But what's his cap? People don't know who we're talking about though.
Yeah, his cap is what, 6'1"?
It's like 102, 104.
Yeah, 102, 104. But look, I mean, I'm not really chasing weight with him. I told him we're not chasing weight, bro. We're just chasing his development. Like your back, he just needs to have more chest, which is what would be his chest has come up a lot. But it's just a matter of like nailing all the little bits to have that complete physique. So then the next time we compete, it's just not it's like no brainer, like
Mm.
undeniable. So that's what we're working on. And yeah, but we will get there. We will get there. But yeah, let me share the screen so we can start chatting about the competitions.
Pro quality.
Let me get beyond the stage. The stage. That's our reference point now.
Yeah, but I see in quite a lot of other pages are doing the same because
Yeah,
fair play to them, they've got everything on there,
yeah,
everything, and they're so quick with their updates, which is
exactly, man.
bloody impressive.
Mm.
So shout out Suki and Matt.
Yeah, yeah. It's mainly Suki though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Suki does the updates, but obviously Matt's part of
Oh, the
the
gang.
podcast and stuff.
All
He
right,
looked he looked really good. He looked much improved as well, actually,
Matt.
in the qualifier. Yeah,
Yeah, Matt he pulled it together. I know he was obviously ill for quite a while,
yeah,
but he seems to have pulled it together really well. So nah, fair play to him, man, because that's not fun, man.
yeah. I think he peaked himself for this one as well.
I swear he wasn't with
I
Martin.
don't believe so. I'm pretty sure he peaked himself for that with his misses.
Oh, fair play.
And then he's handling the rebound, so he's rebounding out as well. So
Shit.
yeah, I'm expecting big tissue, Matt Yoy. But I think he wants to transition into classic potentially.
Work, bro. It's a lot more work, but shit. I wish him all the best with that.
I feel like you know what it is, like there's certain guys, men's physique guys that will always hit those classic shots. So you
Yeah.
have I don't even know these guys personally, but I follow them because everyone knows them. But Josh Bridgman, Joe Brightman, um, Kaiki Pro was doing it. Those people who are fully in men's physique, but they're always hitting bodybuilding shots,
Mm,
it's because their heart's elsewhere. So they're
mm.
gonna move eventually.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what, bro? I think I would do a classic show one day.
I said I would,
Yeah.
but then I turned pro and I was like, nah, I'm not standing next to C-bomb. Nah, 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 I'm all right.
Nah, don't
But
worry, he's out the picture now. Don't worry about
yeah,
it.
Rough Diesel looking like a joke.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Like
It's true,
these
yeah.
man, yeah, I don't even know. I don't know how.
I mean, look, I don't know. We'll see in it. Like,
I'd
if
love to,
I'd have to grow a lot more. That's the thing, right? And
but
it's
you,
like it's one of them ones that do I actually want to grow again like that?
but so I'm thinking, and if you grow right, and let's say you actually fully get close to that cap,
Yeah,
you're what is it, £10 above your men's physique cap?
it is. Yeah.
So you ain't really going back from that easily.
Oh yeah, it's not. They
So
can't. You
you'd
can't really.
have to be like maybe £5 above your cap, and
Yeah.
then you don't really want to build muscle to lose muscle. It's just
Like if you're gonna do it, that's it then. Do you know what I mean? You're
yeah,
just gonna go back to men's physique. That's it. You know what I mean?
it'll be
Like,
very hard to, and it'll be quite disheartening. But
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, we got Jared who has joined
Yep,
us
yep, yep,
now in the pro leagues.
yep,
So
yep,
thank
yep.
you, Jared. I know we spoke about him in the last update that we did, but look, he's great. He's been after
He,
this for quite a while. Um, but
he
now
looked
he's got it.
he looked much improved as well. Tighter conditioning.
For sure.
His posing is always going to be pretty good. Or
Yeah,
very good, very impressive.
very
Actually, I
good.
shouldn't
Yeah,
downplay it.
yeah.
Yeah, his posing is going to be spot on. He's
Mm.
got a crazy structure and shape, and I think now it's just more size.
I'm not too sure what he's doing. I'm not too sure whether that's it for him or whether he's still going to do more.
I'm pretty sure he's off season now.
Well, okay. So,
Pretty sure I saw something, but don't quote me on it. But I'm
but
pretty
you
sure.
never know with Jared Reedy, to be honest, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll see.
The
Uh,
only thing I'd say is that like there's nothing local.
yeah,
So if there was like a UK coming up soon, then I wouldn't be surprised. But
yeah.
like
We
I don't
can
know.
see. And that fair play to Jared, obviously well deserved. And it's this is him winning. This is him. Matt was also on that lineup.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then this guy also is good.
Yeah, I recognize that guy. That guy, yeah, guy in the middle looks good.
Yeah, man. He looks really good. He was what the heck? Can
He
you hear
popped
that?
up on my explore page. I can't remember his name.
What's his name? I don't know if I can hear. I don't know if I know his name. He's not tagged in here, to be fair. But anyways, nah, he looked good. He looked good. He's always been close, man. He's been really close, this guy. I've seen him a few times, but I don't know his name.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's at the next one because I believe the next pro qualifier in is it July? Yes, July, end of July will be
Hmm.
a madness because there's some boys coming out of the woodwork soon.
Yeah, I like you like Samson, yeah?
Samson, Tamas,
Wow.
the is it a Filipino guy who does PCA?
Filipino guy. Oh, what's his
Oh, yeah,
name?
I
The
forget his
guy that
name.
competes against
Ike.
Ike. That
Yeah, I
guy.
think he beat him. Yeah,
Yeah, I think he bet Ike on. All right, that's interesting.
I,
Yeah,
I'm just assuming because obviously the universe is before then,
yeah,
so logically everyone goes in, they do the universe,
yeah,
try and collect some money,
yeah.
and then it just kind of funds the rest of your season. Really,
Makes sense, makes sense.
I would be doing that if I had the opportunity.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. All right, so what else did we have over the weekend? I mean, we had Ryan Clark. He won the competition, didn't he?
Yes,
He qualified. Where is that?
and that's the same weekend. I think Vitor qualified somewhere else.
I swear Vito already qualified. Didn't he
No,
win?
because he didn't do the Arnold's, did he?
No, he didn't.
But maybe he qualified at the end of last year. But obviously he was prepping for the Arnold, so he couldn't get. He lost his passport or something, so obviously he found it.
He lost his passport.
Yeah, I think he maybe misplaced it or visa or something like
I think it
small,
was Visa, wasn't it?
something like that.
Yeah,
He looked nuts,
he always looks crazy, bro.
like a statue.
Just peeled granite.
Mhm.
Like he's not got like he's got a wide ass waist, but the way he
Yeah.
poses, like
When you got that much muscle and you're in that peeled,
yeah,
you can
it's
kind
super
of,
impressive.
But obviously that's the difference between you look at. I think he finished fifth, and then you look at the top four ahead of him.
Yeah,
They've all got like a smaller waist, a bit more
yeah.
polished look. You got
Mm,
Ryan Terry, Ali Bilal, Aaron Banks,
mm.
and was it Emmanuel Hunter?
Manuel Hunter, yeah, I believe so.
So they all got a smaller waist
Mm,
and they're a little bit more aesthetic, you'd say, like a bit more
yeah,
pleasing to the eye.
like
So
Ed Van Ed what was it? How do you say his name? Ed,
Edvan Palmero,
yeah, so he has to pose really side on in order
mm.
for him not to show off his waist. But it seems to work for him. It seems to work for him because it doesn't really work for a lot of people. It's like him and like Ali, really, to be honest.
Ali does it like he's obviously side on, but because he's so detailed,
Yeah.
you kind of forget you're looking at his fucking side.
Yeah, it's so true. And because how big that obliques
And
is,
that his taper, yeah, it's like it's
yeah,
still that V taper from the front. So it's you just kind of forget that's the side of his body. Because
yeah,
obviously when Corey Morris did it last year in
yeah.
Arnold's, you were
Mm.
like, why are we looking at your side?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Because it just
different.
didn't look right. We didn't need to as well.
Mm.
So.
Oh, look
But
at
yeah,
that.
absolutely granite.
Granite,
I'd
bro.
hate to fucking stand next to that. I tell you that.
Shit's granite, bro.
Oh,
It's
shit.
just
That
so flipping dense, bro. Just a lot of muscle, bro.
he will expose people because, like you said, he's got a lot of tissue and he's fucking peeled.
Yeah, but isn't
It's
this
like,
like it's a bit of a sticky one, yeah? And hear me out. Like he's got a lot of muscle. He's not the most aesthetic guy on stage. But I
mm,
think because of the sheer amount of muscle and how well he gets in condition, that's his advantage over people. Because not a lot of people can get this type of condition and this type of muscularity and still make it look somehow aesthetic. But because
100%.
he's on the bigger side, let's be honest. Like
Oh
he's,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
he had to downsize
Yeah.
because there was one year he came fifth, then I think he got really big. I think he came like 16th or something,
Mm,
trimmed back down when the cap came in, and now he's doing well again.
yeah.
I feel like it's just his waist is a bit
You
bigger than
can't do
everyone else.
you can't do nothing about that. That's just
Yeah,
genetics. Yeah.
but that's bodybuilding, isn't it?
That's
Bodybuilding
what it
is
is.
very much a genetics game
That's
to
it.
a very big degree, and
You play with
like we
what
said
you have.
earlier, the top guys are genetically very gifted.
Yeah. You play with the cards that you've been dealt, and he seems to be playing it really, really well. Yeah.
He's come fifth twice, I believe.
Mm.
So
I mean, look, coming fifth in the Olympia, it's not an easy feat. Like, come on, you
yeah,
know, like, yeah, maybe he will never be Mr. Olympia, but he will. He's been in that top five a lot, and that's top five in a flipping world.
could he be a Mr. Olympia?
Gee,
Don't think so.
structurally, I don't think so. Nothing against him. It's just his structure. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
No, I don't think so. I feel like there's too many because obviously he's got everything put together, but
yeah,
then you put everything put together on someone with a slightly more aesthetic E Banks,
yeah, better
Ryan Terry,
structure.
even a Hunter, put it on that frame, put
Yeah,
that much muscle, that condition on a manual Hunter, and you go, fuck, he could win the Olympia.
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
But you don't
I
kind of
agree.
say that with,
Yeah,
even like a Vitor, you take out the
Vito is good,
distension,
man.
you take out that distension, which is
Yeah,
not always there, and you're like, could he win? He maybe could win.
Vito could win, man. He could win
Yeah.
one day, bro. Like, definitely, I can see him winning one day. You know,
Yeah.
if he nails all the variables. But yeah, that's
There it is. Go back up.
we've
There
got
was Andre Ferguson. He competed at the weekend. I believe he won the Masters. So he's going to is it Japan, the Masters
I'm not
in
sure.
August, I think.
Not sure.
I don't think he posts much on his. Oh, he has.
What's the
What is
date?
it?
Well, I mean,
Men's physique. Yeah, winners men's physique masters. So he's going to. He wants to win Masters Olympia,
yeah.
and then I believe he wants to qualify for the Open Olympia as well.
Bro liked my he liked one of my updates on my recent update, my prep update. I was like, oh
Sick, sick.
my God.
Yeah, he's a lot sharper than he was. Was it a week or two ago?
Hmm.
Lot tighter than he was 2 weeks ago.
I'd love to get him on the podcast. I'll message him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
You don't hold back. I'd love to hear his
I'd
opinion.
love to hear. I'm gonna drop a message after
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Get him on the potty, see what he's got to say, man. Because he's got a lot of insights in the game, obviously, because he's one of the most flipping
yeah.
like pro shows of anyone in men's physique.
And he's one of the OGs, the
He's one
Ryan
of the
Terry,
OGs,
the
man.
Jerry Bondiga. He's been with them
Yeah.
since the start, and he
Start.
probably yeah one of four, three that are
Yeah.
still going.
Still going, man.
Him, Brandon, Ryan, and I guess Jeremy kind of because in and out.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
It's his last Olympia this year. He said.
Who Ryan Terry? Brandon.
Bundia.
Okay. Interesting. I
So
mean,
you
he
need to
already came back
qualify.
last year.
You need to qualify to beat him. It's his last chance.
Oh man, don't worry about that, man. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming full of heat. Full of heat, bro. I'm not messing about this season. But yeah, look, I'm really happy to see him actually qualify for Olympia. I mean, is it the Masters Olympia qualify for, not the main Olympia? So
Yeah, but he will qualify for the Open.
yeah, he will. Like, I can't
I
see.
think he came, I want to say second or maybe third in the Open class at the same show.
Yeah, he's not going to stop until he qualifies.
I think he might have said he might be pulling back for the Masters Olympia and qualify around that time.
Oh, okay, fair.
don't know. You know, like when you're on prep, when you're reading things and looking at things, and you're like, did I read that?
Did
When
I
did I
see
see
that?
that?
That's
Yeah,
something I saw. Did I just make that up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that guy. Oh, for Ryan Clark and the PCA guy looked pretty good.
Yeah. So this
Oh,
guy,
PCA won the two, bro. Sorry as well.
let's have a look at the when he won the two rows, and then we go up to the PCA. Where is that? I think I saw it further down earlier. Because there was a two bros regional in Scotland last weekend
Mhm.
as well. And I had one of my boys, Kyle, to win that.
Oh, okay.
And obviously that wasn't the case.
How did he do?
He came second. Came second.
So
Oh,
the guy who won it,
this guy, I competed against this guy, Alicante 2023.
he looks good.
He looks really, really good. Sorry to interrupt, but
I voted.
he looks really, really good. It's really wide for, well, I'll say for an Asian now, but that doesn't make any sense. But he's just really wide. It's really, really wide. It's got a really aesthetic look. He won that 2023 competition in Alicante as well. Is it Alicante or Italy? I think it was in Italy actually. He won
I've
that
never
one.
seen him before.
He looked flipping crazy.
What's his back like?
His back is okay as well, you know.
The front's
Look how
clean.
wide he is, bro.
The front's clean.
Clean.
And the boy is confident, boy.
Yeah,
He knows
man.
he's on. He knows he's on.
Bro, those guys got style, man. They got swag. Don't mess about. Boom. They'll have nice like a really good like stage presence. What I've noticed is a lot they
But
get carried.
some have too much.
Yeah, it's true. They
It's
get a
just
bit carried
finding
away.
that balance of showing off some personality, but
Yeah.
not overdoing it. Yeah, his back's tidy.
Like it's good. The thing is, he's not even the leanest, like, you know, you definitely see sharper guys, but you can't discount his shape. Shape is
But
great.
I feel like he's lean enough.
He's lean enough, yeah, he's lean enough.
Like, I'd take it. To be honest, I want to be sharper than that, but I'd take it. I wouldn't
Yeah.
complain.
Now he looks good, so obviously he's true to the Olympia.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
base for him, Chao Peng. What a name.
Was that Justin in the picture? No, no, I thought that was Justin.
Just
Some next guy. I
uh
was thinking, why is he in China?
let's have a look. Boom, 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 boom. Did you watch the Eubank fight? I know this is not meant to be
Watch it.
related, but you didn't watch it. Bro, what's
Too
this
tired for that.
fight, man?
Yeah, you know how many times you wait for boxing fights and then you're just so disappointed. I was like, fuck that.
Nah, this was not a disappointment.
No, I know, but you know how many times you waited up till
Yeah,
2 in the morning and it's like,
it was 10 p.m. no? 10 p.m. your
I
time.
don't know.
You were
Look,
only not.
right now, I can barely watch a football match.
So obviously this was Fenton. Fenton won the overall in two the
Scotland and PCA. I
yeah,
saw him be on the stage. He actually won that one, and then he got a flight straight after the
next day,
turn
yeah.
to Scotland and turned PCA pro. And fair play to the boy. He's I saw he's coaching himself.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's a
self prep.
huge props.
Big
Because
guy.
no, it's not easy.
Mm.
Yeah, he looked he looked very bubbly through that top line.
Yeah, man. Big guy. I was quite surprised when I saw this. I was like, well, this guy is, he's got a good size,
Yeah.
not a small guy. And he bet some really good people. Like as I said, Kyle, I had Kyle winning, but obviously I didn't know he was gonna compete. Like didn't see anything about him competing. So, when they say you never know who turns up.
Yeah,
That what took
exactly.
place
I've
there.
never even seen this guy before. So everyone's like, oh yeah, he's turned up, and then just some next kid comes out of nowhere. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And he turns up and wins on a Saturday, flies wherever,
Wins
flies to
two
Holland, I think
shows.
it was,
Yeah.
and then wins it and turns pro out there.
Back to back.
That's mad, and that is huge props. One, doing it yourself. Two, flying out and just literally turning up. So
Yeah.
quite simply,
Hold on, Fenton.
but the goal has to be clearly getting a IFBB Pro card now, my friend.
That's it, man.
I
That's
want to
it.
be seeing you at the Universe and the Pro qualifier in July, I think it is.
Yeah, he's gonna make up his mind what he wants to do, what he wants to do. Because once you
Which
get
is
that
quite a
pro
long
card,
stretch.
yeah, once you get that IVU pro card, you can't be doing no PCA no more, bro.
I feel like every PCA Pro, near enough everyone has done a two bro show since they've turned PCA Pro. because they want that pro card, the IFBB pro card.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, the
That's,
only benefit of PCA is obviously there's money to be won,
it's less
and
competitive.
it's actually winnable.
Yeah, it's
There's
less
a smaller
competitive.
pool of athletes,
That's it.
not necessarily a lower qualities,
No,
very
it's
similar
smaller pool.
quality, but there's a, like we can name the top 10, top five PCA pro men's physique guys now.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But if you talk about going to Canada, Amsterdam,
Nah, it's
whatever,
crazy.
like there's millions, thousands of us,
Thousands, man, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands.
and there's thousands already, and
Mm,
there are many turning every week
that's true. Yeah,
to add
so
to that.
yeah.
So
So yeah, the IBB is a massive pool, just a huge pool of competitors and athletes.
yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, would
PCA,
you rather be? I don't know where this question came from in my head the other day. I was like, would you rather be a top level amateur
yeah,
with shows for like years and building your social profile, your personal brand,
yeah.
or a pro who like kind of never quite gets going?
Top level amateur all day. Yeah, top level amateur. I mean, the thing is, if you're a top level amateur, you can still collect checks from. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
depending on the competition you do. But no, it's
and
not even only about that. But you're still winning shows. You know,
yeah,
you have the freedom to do any show you pretty much you want. You know, so you don't have to be limited in one
that's true.
federation. Um,
And you actually, when you think about it, like now you say it that way, it's like being a top level amateur and winning shows like regularly. You could
yeah,
win 4 or 5 shows this year.
yeah.
No one like normal general population people, if
Hmm.
I win a pro show
Mm.
and he wins 4 or 5 shows,
They don't
he looks
care.
better than me because he's won 5 shows and I've only won one.
Exactly.
It doesn't count. It's
They
not,
don't
it
care.
carries the same weight.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just it's just people on stage, isn't it? It doesn't matter who, what quality they are.
Yeah. Only when you're in the actual bodybuilding
Yeah.
industry and then you realize, oh, okay, so you're an amateur that wins shows, you know,
Yeah.
compared
Yeah.
to a
Yeah.
pro that doesn't win shows. But look, there's going to be a lot of pros that will never win a show again.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
so if you care about winning shows, you're better off just not accepting the pro card.
Just give it back. I might
Just
just
give
give
it
mine
back,
back.
bro.
I'm keeping
Fuck
the
off.
card though, but you can have the status back.
Yeah, you can never, you can just continue competing as an amateur, you know. You don't have to technically compete as a pro once you get a pro
But
card.
you lose it.
Yeah, you lose
You
it, but
lose the status, and then
yeah,
you'd have to earn it back.
yeah, that's it. But then that's the fun, isn't it? Like you just keep losing it in the back.
Nah, 'cause
Depends on the person.
I feel like let's say yourself, you did a PCA show, did
Yeah,
PCA turn pro PCA, did PCA University, you wanted to win some money,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You then go back to IFBB, NPC.
Mm,
Every judge knows who you are. For you
mm,
to win that pro card again,
they're hard.
you can't just be better.
Mm,
It has to be stupidly better than everyone else.
mm.
That it can't be posted that you didn't win because it looks so off.
Yeah,
But they
yeah.
wouldn't. I don't feel like you'd get it back just because you just about won it.
No, no, you can't just about. It has to be a clear win. It has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look, it depends on when you do it as well, right? You can do it in different countries. You just have to do it maybe somewhere that you've never been judged before, or you don't know who the judges are, and then get it that way. That's the way I would recommend. But now look, fair play to Fenton. Obviously, such a like really, really cool. But what he did last weekend was pretty sick.
What's his name? Lee or Fenton?
I have no
Lee
idea.
Fenton.
Lee Fenton. I call him Fenton. Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
Lee Fenton. Fenton Physiques. But yeah, man, top guy. Seems like he smashed it because competing, prepping yourself for comps back to back as well. That's just not easy. So yeah, fair play to him and I wish him all the best and hopefully he gets that pro card. So we'll see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, but I'm gonna shed some light on my boy Kyle because Kyle is looking absolutely mental at the moment. And he came second to Fenton. And one of his feedback was apparently he was too full. I don't know how that's a thing. And because he's quite wide, apparently he's posing too wide.
I thought when you first said it, he was too full. I assumed that he must have spilled,
Nah,
but he doesn't look like it at all.
he hasn't spilled at all. He said like these muscles are too big or like and the pose is too wide, something like that. So like I think these judges that didn't like his shape.
Maybe it's that whole that regional pro
Yeah, that's what
qualifier.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if he brings the same physique to any pro qualifier, man, he's gonna get rewarded.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Because he's granite, bro. He's hard, he's dry, and also full, and he's got a crazy taper. Do you know what I'm saying?
What are his plans moving forwards?
Oh
Spain?
yeah,
Is Spain this weekend?
I think he's doing Spain this weekend. I'm pretty sure he is. But yeah, he's going straight into another comp anyways, that's for sure. But yeah, that's him there. Looks good, man. Like very tidy physique.
Mm-mm.
So we shall see how he
I'd
gets.
always say like don't be disheartened. You know, one
If
show
not,
doesn't define you, and realistically, like when you actually lay things out on the table, you know, winning a regional doesn't
I'll give him
do
up.
much other than boost your confidence.
Yeah.
But if you're actually in bodybuilding for the long run, you
Mm.
have to kind of get used to that. Um, like you're gonna lose more than you win.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Simple as that. So it's just what you do next.
yeah.
And even if you won that, you'd still have to go and do the next show you have to do anyway. So head up and we go again.
Yeah, nah, but he's feeling confident. I had a word with him. I was like, hey, bro, like, don't let this dishearten you. He's like,
Yeah,
honestly, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, he doesn't care. Like, he was like, he knows
yeah, it
what he
doesn't
got. He's
matter.
happy with his package. He knows the game, so he just got to keep going. So that is that. Nah, it looks good though. Um, who else competed last weekend? Did anyone
I
else?
think it was a fairly quiet show.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I knew anyone else that competed in that comp. Um, I can't think off the top of my head. It would be good to have a look at the bloody two bills thing, but but we can't do that. But nah, that is that for now. But yeah, I think we covered everything from last weekend, anyways.
I think so. And Vitor won. Can't remember the show. I believe he beat the guy, the Brazilian guy with a wicked front shot, kind of side on,
Oh yeah, that lad.
but his back's a bit shallow.
Shallow, yeah.
And my memory's not working.
The Monster Contest Brazil. This one.
Yeah, it must be that one.
Yeah, yeah, we spoke about this one in the last video, actually.
Nah, but that's 5 days ago.
Oh yeah, shit, it is. Wait, which one did we speak about the last time then? This was the one we
Yeah,
spoke
this
about.
is
No, it's the
no,
same
this
video.
is
It's the same comp.
yeah.
Yeah, man. It's the same comp. Because I was
I'm
thinking, I was like, I don't. He's already qualified.
Oh, I can't keep up. Yeah, it must be the same
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Look, yeah, he's already qualified. Like this was 12th of April.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, man. I was thinking, I was like, what? He did another comp. But now it looks wicked though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's have a look again. Why not? Do you reckon if you were on stage with him, you have him? If you nail condition, everything's on point. What are you saying?
Nah, you can't. I can't. You have to earn your stripes. So until
Yeah.
I haven't beat anyone. So
Man's been
I
humble.
think I'll beat him from the back, and his back's not bad.
His back's not
But,
bad, to be fair.
but I still think I'll beat him from the back.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you got it from the back, man.
and I think we're very different from the front.
Yeah.
I he's just he's just dense.
He's very dense.
Like, he's just so bubbly. I don't know. Like, how do you make your cat, mate?
He's super dense. Yeah, he's super dense.
But I'd like to think if I was on, I'd like to hope I'll be able to be in a call out with him at least and be pushing him anyway.
Do you have any updates for us?
I don't think so.
When's the last time you posted? What's going on with the updates, bro? We want to see what's going on. Staying
It
under the
wasn't long
cover.
ago. Oh, that wasn't. Yeah, that's a new one.
Well, 6 days ago.
Yeah, we're
Jeez.
cooking, we're cooking.
Look at them chest, boy.
Yeah, we're cooking.
That
So
chest is looking crazy. Your delts as well is like massive, bro. Jeez. Yeah, that back is dangerous, man.
yeah, just gotta pull everything else in and we're good to go.
Yeah, now you good, man. It's all there. It's all there.
Chest has definitely come up, but I still
Chest is,
think,
yeah, chest has come up.
but you know, like when you start to get flat, you
Yeah.
start to feel
Oh,
like I know it's the top of my chest that's starting to go first. I'm like, "Ah, for fuck's
yeah.
sake."
It happens, man. It happens, bro. I'm still trying to hold on to mine, man.
Mm.
As best as I
Obviously,
can.
when you flatten off, I feel like the newest tissue is what's gonna flatten first.
Yeah, yeah.
So Pretty good,
Jeez,
pretty good.
this is good, man. I look forward to seeing the finished product because you look fucking savage, bro. Jeez, that
Well,
is crazy, man.
we got flipping Drew Cullen to stand next to somehow. So we
Yeah.
got some work to do.
To be fair, Drew has also made some crazy progress, like through his
Yeah.
back. So that's gonna be really interesting.
I see a rack pulling the other day. I was like, yeah, you can keep doing that. I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah, you completing that, bro. He's still trying to squeeze the gains.
Bro, if I start rack pulling now, like my recovery is fucking shit.
Let's have a look, see how
So I
many.
just yeah, no lower back loading.
This was like what, seven. This wasn't 7 days. This was like 2 weeks ago, to be honest. But yeah, I
Like
see,
clean all the edits.
you know the vibes, man. I just need to just continue chipping away, man. I still got a long way to go. A long way to go. But this video here, this one here is the most recent in terms of how I'm looking. Like you can see, it's starting to get a lot more drier.
Yeah, definitely.
This is not the big, but yeah, this is just an update.
Definitely the top of the chest has come through and you are looking drier.
Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming.
See
Just need
what
to make sure
where's the
that
back gone?
yeah, I'm not
There
giving
you
too
go.
much, not giving too much. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do a proper a proper before and after soon, so you guys can see.
Yeah. I
But
think I'm gonna do like one or two more updates and then just
let's go.
shut down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is just like a little update. There it is. Look at that. It's coming. Details are there.
I'm doing the e-banks.
Yeah, yeah, I like that, man. I was like, you know what? Let me start putting that into the thing as well. Fuck it.
Oh,
Because it shows off the condition. But yeah, it's coming, bro. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's
oh,
coming.
also, I don't think we spoke about donks yet. Donks,
Donks, yeah. Let's have a look
yeah,
at Donks, man. Donks is doing
donks
its
is
thing.
3 weeks out maybe, and I
Yeah,
know he's
man.
going to the States.
Yes, he is. He
He's
is.
looking good. He's looking good. I think he had
Very
something
good.
in his story. I think. Oh, there's stuff everywhere.
Yeah, he's looking really good. Obviously, it's flat here, but it's part of the process. Let's get a good one of him. There it is. Looks good, man. Very clean physique. Really clean physique. I feel like we can do better. This is probably the video. Yeah,
Too many choices.
that's 5 days ago. His back looks good, man.
His
Wide.
back dangerous.
Yeah, his back is dangerous, man. Really, really good back. Jeez. I was going with the transitions too.
Yeah, I'm keeping mine
Yeah,
easy.
no, it looks good, man. It's coming in diced. I think this is
Yeah,
the he hasn't competed in a while. He hasn't competed
thinking
in a
about.
while.
Don't think he competed last year, so it would have been like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he hasn't competed in ages. So be interesting to see how it looks like once everything is in order, you know. But
I'm
yeah.
intrigued to see how he does. I literally have no idea how he'll do.
Yeah, like you just have to see him within the mix, right?
Yeah,
You know, that's
he's
that's
obviously got the muscle.
yeah,
He got a small waist. Just needs to
yeah.
come absolutely sliced, and yeah,
He's
like
he's
nothing's missing.
yeah, he's pretty complete.
Mm.
Yeah.
And he
Obviously,
loves the old school posing,
yeah, yeah,
bent knee. So yeah,
yeah.
it'll be interesting to see. So
Like he's pretty lean. Like this is 6 weeks out.
yeah,
He's pretty lean,
yeah,
man. I don't think condition would be his issue. He just well, I don't know. We just have to wait and see how everything comes in on show day.
yeah,
Yeah, look, his back is fucking bubbly, bro. I think he's still trying to figure things out with his posing a bit.
yeah.
Looks
It's
good.
like he just toying with a few things to see what's
Yeah, as you do,
right.
man.
Yeah, it's even that pose there.
Yeah, woo, some looks like sharp on that side, bro.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, I look forward to see how it gets on. Dunk's a top lad as well, man. He's a cool guy.
yeah. I want to see him do well.
Yeah, I want to see him do well, man. It'd be really good. But yeah, look, quite a exciting times now for the UK bodybuilding wise, man. It's a lot of heavy hitters coming back. Obviously, all we're coming back. Yeah, me started prep now. I think I don't know what he's doing. I think he's doing a Europa in Germany.
When's that?
That's in July, I believe. June or July.
Nah, no, 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 no.
July? September, September, September.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know the fucking calendar
Yeah.
from now anywhere in Europe, from now to the end of July.
Yeah.
I know it because I booked a holiday. I booked flipping a family holiday to Benidorm end
Ooh.
of July, all
Yeah.
inclusive, feet up,
Mm.
have a drink.
Yeah, boy.
If I qualify for Olympia, it's gonna be a fucking madness.
You're just gonna go crazy.
I'm still going. I'm still going.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why I booked it now because like, you know what, if I do qualify for Olympia, I won't book the holiday because obviously you're just gonna have your head focused on that. So booked
yeah,
it, gonna go, gonna enjoy myself. Obviously, if I have Olympia, I'll be a bit tighter with the
yeah.
food and stuff. But
Very good.
yeah. It's just I need that break, man.
I hear you, man. I mean, I just came back from a free stag do, man, over the weekend.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, but I didn't go crazy with food. I literally just ate what I would normally eat. But it's just like the late nights
Yeah.
and the steps. That's what that got me, man. Like the late nights and the steps. I didn't drink
Mm.
at all.
Yeah.
Didn't even have a sip of alcohol. I didn't feel like it. I mean, so
Yeah.
kept
But
everything.
kind of like I don't know if you spoke about it before, but like I kind of would rather, if I'm going out, I'd rather have no drinks or five drinks. Like, there's no point me having one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's gonna be
yeah,
exactly the same.
yeah. It makes no
So,
difference.
yeah, so I might as well just just have none, have a Diet Coke. It makes no difference.
Wait, the Coke Zero, they're slap, but that's what I was drinking. Just Coke
Exactly.
Zero,
So
with ice and a little bit of lemon. That's what I was backing. Because literally, as you said, it was like if I had one, it makes no difference. I'll just be doing
you
it for
feel
social.
like you've had one.
Yeah, you know what I
I've let
mean?
myself down by having one, but I've not even joined the party yet. So
Exactly. Because those these guys are drinking beers, and I'm like, I
yeah,
am not going to have a beer.
no,
There's
no, no, no.
no chance.
You wake up with a beer belly.
Yeah, fuck that. So yeah, I just ate like chicken and rice the whole time, but it was like chicken and rice but cooked nice. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't cook it, so like restaurant cooked chicken and rice. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Like with like sauce, different type of sauce. Like chicken was made a different way. So it was like same but different. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
But it
like
was,
you're in that phase where obviously you need to be on point, but you're
yeah,
far enough away
yeah,
that it's not an issue.
yeah, exactly. And I eat like this anyways, so it's not anything new to me. Like I rather eat like this and like I just want to make sure that I'm in the best position to win my comp, man. There's nothing else that I think about. Like
Mm.
if I see like food that I would love to eat, I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like that's always gonna be there. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, literally.
always going to be there.
Literally.
So it was like, look, this is the chance that I have right now to try my best to make that Olympia. You know, next year, yes, I may have that chance, but look, I want to do it this year. So I'm like, I want to lock in, and everything else is irrelevant. So that was my mindset going into it. I didn't miss a beat in terms of cardio training when I was away. Just got it done early. But yeah, it was still a good time. Still a good time.
That's it, guys. You can have balance-ish to
Oh,
some
yeah,
degree.
you say balance, but it's no balance, but it's
It's
still
not
like
balance.
at least it's still a little bit of enjoyment. That's what I like to
You
say.
can have balance in the off season, but really, there's no fucking balance
There's
in it.
no balance. There's no balance at all, lads. Especially if you want to become the best of the best. There's no balance.
No.
But you shouldn't expect it to be balanced either.
I saw Zach actually posted about it today, and it was like the people who fuck around in their off season. I completely agree. Like, if you fuck around in the off season, you come back next year, you look the same.
Yeah.
You can have some balance
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not balance. You could be more balanced, let's say.
Yeah.
Um, and you got like I think he said an 80-20 split where the
Yeah.
majority of what you're doing is the meal plan, it's the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
training. Like training with intensity can be done all year or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can still follow your meal plan all year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you have a holiday, if you have a cheat meal or like there's
Yeah.
ways to do things. You go on a
Yeah.
trip, you just there's ways
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
it. And I feel like that's something I did from September to now and
Yeah.
did what, bigger and
Well,
heavier.
you know what? Like, I find it easier to follow a plan, like 90% of the time, than than not having anything to follow. Like, I
Bro,
find that so much harder. I don't know how people fucking do it.
if you took on my plan today,
Yeah.
I said, what do I eat? Like, cool. I'll probably about a couple of days, it'd be great. I'd be like, cool, pizza,
Yeah.
pasta. I want to, oh, that's all gone.
Yeah. This,
The
oh,
fuck, I'm probably gonna eat chicken and rice every day.
yeah, man, you just gotta
Like,
go
what else is
straight back.
there?
Yeah, man. It's like, okay, I've enjoyed now. Now I'm done. Like, let me
But like
just
when we
eat.
grew up, it was chicken and rice, wasn't it?
Yeah, literally,
Probably
bro.
wasn't chicken breast, but it was
Yeah,
chicken and rice, like
chicken
and
and
veg.
rice. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like It's
Chicken
very
rice,
just the
potatoes,
norm.
like standard meals that you eat normally. People now, think about when they're going to start coaching. Oh, I'm going to be eating boring meals. I'm like, you're not going. You don't have to eat boring meals if
No.
you don't want to, bro. Like you make it boring because you can't fucking cook, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to like eat plain rice or plain chicken. Make it nice, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
Or
if
even you don't even have to eat chicken and rice.
you have to eat
All my
chicken and
meal
rice,
plans
bro.
are like what people have to eat, but like let's be honest, like you said, like what are you eating?
You
Like
same shit
at
anyway.
worst, they're probably having a chicken sandwich or
Yeah,
a chicken. Like is not much different.
chili con carne with like
It's
spaghetti,
beef.
bro.
Yeah, it's the same
Like
thing.
same thing, bro. Just
But I feel like they feel like they're
the
restricted
amount.
because it's written down, but they
Yeah,
actually like naturally by habit you eat the same things day in day out.
yeah. What it is structure. That's all it comes down to. You have a little bit more structure, and from that structure, your life actually becomes easier because you have a structure. When you don't have a structure, I believe your life is a lot harder because everything's sporadic. Everything is just random, and then random things comes random results. You know what I'm saying? Like so, yeah, man. The structure definitely helps. Yeah,
Yeah, and I found as well, like, I've had a few consults this week, and it's like it one saves money
yeah.
because you
It
can
does
bulk buy your chicken and
100%.
a massive kilo, 5 kilo bag of rice is like £5 or something.
Yeah. I'll go to the
And
boss man shop and get that from you.
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
and then so you save money,
Mhm,
and you also save time because you cook a big pot of rice, you
mhm,
cook a big tray of chicken.
mhm.
There's your meal for the next 3 days.
Yeah, simple enough.
Easy.
Yeah. When people come to me, oh, I don't have time to prep. I was like, honestly, bro, don't give me
You want to
that.
cook your food every day? No, they
Like,
want
don't
to
give
pick
me
up
that.
a flipping Tesco meal deal and eat shit.
Yeah, it takes you more time to think about what to cook up than to actually stick to follow a meal plan. Because you have to think, okay, what's in the fridge? What can I cook up? Da, 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 da. Or
So
like
then get something, yeah.
you get something, you go down. It takes a lot more time to do all of that than just actually just follow the meal plan and prep your food. Do you know what I
But
mean?
it's even like macros, and I've had clients come from me who've had macros before, and like I get it, and I understand the flexibility of work for some people, but as a coach, it's my job to think for you.
Yeah,
So why don't I just make a meal plan of food you like to eat,
yeah,
and then you just do that
yeah.
rather than thinking. And you get to the end of the day, I got 10 protein, 15 fat, and 2 carbs left. Like, how am I
What do
supposed to
I
make
do
a
with
meal of
that?
that?
Yeah,
Like,
what do you do
you
with
know what I
that?
mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, I guess that's the dilemma we have to face as a coach. Like, look, I'm okay with macros. I have a lot of guys in macros, but these guys that are in the macros are the guys that
Yes, that's
like
the difference.
know how to do it.
Yeah.
And do you know what? And do you know what it is as well? They are on macros, but they still eat the same shit every single day because
What do? You swap your bread for chicken or rice, or your
yeah,
pasta for
all
like
time to swap something.
swap your cream of rice for rice, whatever. Like, cool,
Yeah,
that gives you that flexibility in your mind, but it's
yeah.
the same food.
Yeah. Most of the guys that are on macros, 90% of the time, they eat the same things, and then the other 10% they swap out little bits here and there.
Mm.
And it works for them because that's what they like to eat. And if anything, I have faith in them that they know how to calculate not calculate the macro, I mean like fit the food around the macros.
Mm.
So I'm like, yeah, man, crack on. Because you still get the results. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I think the one of the if I have a client on it, is like I try and say, don't track the whole day.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to track a meal, because then you're easier to get closer to that meal.
Yeah, it's
So you
true.
swap out your chicken and rice meal for chicken sausages and bagels rather than messing with the macros for the whole day if you can.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of thing.
remember I used to do macros like ages ago. And what I used to do every single day is I will actually just write down my meals. So like for at the start of the day, I'm like, okay, this one when I
Yeah.
have breakfast, this one when I have lunch. And I'll literally write it down for the whole day. And I just go off with it. And do you know what I did also, bro? I just ate the same shit every single day. Like,
But,
well,
but once you do that, right? So
yeah,
number one, what you did right, like you do it first thing in the morning, so you
first thing
don't
in the
get to
morning.
the end, you're
Yeah,
planned out, it's all done.
yeah.
But then once you do that for a few days, you will figure out what you like to eat every day,
That's
what is
it.
convenient, what is cheap, what is
Yeah.
easy, whatever. And you're just gonna run with that near enough every single day.
Just do that every day anyways.
It's like, oh, I'm on a meal plan, but I wrote it myself. Okay,
Yeah,
same thing.
but the whole like eating one meal now, tracking it, and like, when am I gonna eat the next? Bro, that's a
Yeah,
headache, bro. Why do you do that to yourself? Why
yeah.
do people do that to themselves? I don't know. Maybe we digress. We digress.
Yes.
But yeah,
But
guys,
that is a wrap, fellas. That's a wrap.
yeah, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Obviously, just us rambling a lot and talking about shit. So, but look. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because we are going to continue doing this and keep you guys updated with our prep as well. The deeper we get into prep, probably the quieter we'll be on
Yeah.
the shorter the podcast will become.
But even like with content on our page and stuff, like
Yeah, we need to
guys, like energy is real low to manage the business, the prep, to do the
it's live.
podcast. Like,
Yeah, there's
but
a
we
lot.
tried. We tried.
We are trying our best, so we are going to keep it up. It's not an excuse. We are going to keep it going.
We
Uh,
need Gabs. Gabs needs to become our social media manager just to
it does,
do the
man. We
content.
actually, I need to hire her, bro. When I start paying her some money, bro, she ain't going to do that for free.
Do some prep her food or something.
Yeah, I need to do something like that. She's already started prep, you know. She started prep about 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
okay.
Yeah, but she's off to like Future Ventura for 10 days, all inclusive. Family holiday. I ain't going. I said, nah, I ain't doing that shit.
No, you can't go
I
now.
can't, I was like, nah, man, cut me out.
Yeah,
All inclusive for 10 days. Nah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going off the rails, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
save that money and then do it after.
trust, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But now, all right, guys. We will catch you in the next one next week. Same time as always.
Later.
Catch you later. Bye bye.